On the table today at Squirrel Stampede, we are testing out Jurassic World Dino Trackers, 4 new dinosaurs for the year 2020 Squee. Hey everyone, I am Dan. Thank you much for joining in today. Always fun to add some new dinosaurs to the collection, especially ones I don't really know about, and that's what they keep doing with Jurassic World and Mattel, is they keep bringing out new and very interesting and sometimes dangerous dinosaurs to learn about. And you can see the guys down there are definitely learning about some of the dinosaurs. So lots to be discovered, lots of updates to the app. I think there's even a game to play now. We've added in something really interesting like a dinosaur vet game. I think that's going to be pretty fun to see. Lots to discover, so let's tear right into these.
Squirrel Stampede!
We're gonna start today with one of my favorite waterzoars, the Kronosaurus. I had this in one of those Jurassic World, Jurassic Park app games where you're able to build a Jurassic World zoo. The Kronosaurus swimming about in the undersea regions. And currently right now, Tracker Muldoon is testing the Kronosaurus's bite strength. She's got a level 7 out of 8 bite strength. Oh! In the past, you don't see too many waterzoars, but we're starting to see a few more. I had missed this one from earlier last year, the Liopleurodon, and we may check out that in just a moment. But right now, we're kind of trying to feature the new Dino Trackers line of 2023, with Wild Roar, of course. On the back of the box, we have some images of the Kronosaurus and her levels of aggression. I anticipate she shall be pretty easy to reach out a package, and look at there, I'm using my 2021 scissors and 2023. I need to upgrade. Ah, there we go. Crony's falling out pretty quickly. But we will need to... She's grumpy, but we do need to add a tail. There's her tail piece, and let's back up the Kronosaurus here, backing up ever so carefully. And installation, which way does it go? Up or down? Probably like this. Ah, that feels upside down, doesn't it? Maybe like that. That feels like it matches better. What do you think? That's actually a really tough call. That way? Or that way? We'll go with that way for now. So there is our Kronosaurus on 4 flippers. One of my favorite painting highlights of this one is the light aqua blue sparkly eyeshadow under her eyes, so she's quite the diva under the ocean. Opening and closing jaws, careful, careful. And articulation on all of these flippers, and she is loud. She is very loud, as we have her action feature embedded onto her back. Can be triggered by just moving her neck, but if we do this... Oh, Muldoon! She really doesn't like Muldoon. So let's open the rebranded Dino Trackers Jurassic World Facts app that they just keep reloading and uploading for every new series. We've got the Earth spinning around. Track and catch challenge today. Are you ready to track the Diabloceratops? Not really. What we're trying to do is identify our Kronosaurus, and I think back on its back we still have the DNA code pads, which have been working a little bit better than the feet of previous generations. Give us a scan here, Crony, and... Splashy. Loading up. Oh, undersea we go with the Chrono. And we can rotate around and see different views of her swimming about in her undersea zoo. What do we have for fun information of this one? Diet of meat and the weight of a double elephant. 2 elephants. And you know what? The scale isn't too bad with the 3 3/4 figures here. Maybe just a little bit smaller on the figure scale there. Over in Australia was its origin. I really kind of wish we had a little more fun stuff, but you know, there's not too much known. I'm sure she ate fish. So good to learn a little bit about this one. One of my favorites. I love the dark deep blue paint on her, and again, that eyeshadow. Really quick, I wanted to add in that forgotten Jurassic World Dominion Liopleurodon. I don't know, that's a tough one. Another Roar Strikers. And retrieving from package. And introduced out of package now, not as vibrantly colorful as the Kronosaurus. Also with some biting And effects, I look how deep her neck goes down at an angle. And also articulated flippers there. What's on her code? We can learn a little more of this one. I wish we can have some help with pronunciation on this app for sure. And there we go, the Liopleurodon underwater as well. Like the Kronosaurus, almost a direct match with the water effects. Hard to tell the difference here of the two, but they're quite fun together. What do we have for some more facts? Diet of meat, weight of a car. So what's the difference between a car and two elephants? I'm assuming a little bit lighter, although the human image direction shows that the human's a little smaller, so that would indicate maybe a little bit larger than the Kronosaurus. Origins of Europe, it says, so interesting things. And I imagine the bite strength is quite similar to what Muldoon encountered earlier. Now speaking of the Diabloceratops, let's go on to that one next. There is Dr. Grant giving it a nice warm hug. He loves to play on the ribcage ride. This is another Wild Roar Dino Strikers Vibrant Red. It's exciting to see the Dino Trackers go with so many different species of dinosaur. Also going with the same levels of aggression and a ton of that very interesting Diablosaurus fine print. Okay, Dr. Grant, can you give us a moment to get Diablo out? Thank you. Let's see what we can cut out here. Personally, not the biggest trike fan, but I might make an exception to this one. I really like this deep red, crimson red going on with this one for the Diabloceratops, looking quite striking, a little bit more exciting than the greens you often see or the darker muddy browns. Oop, sorry Dr. Grant. It's got quite massive horns on that head, really striking up. Great facial detail there, nothing to open up the mouth though. What do we have for its Wild Roar click button feature on its back here? Pretty nice lever. Some great rocking ability to rock that head. Kind of gives it a really nice lifelike look. If you can hear me, it's so loud. They've really amplified up the speakers on these. Doesn't look too tough though. Care to test out the bite strength of the Diabloceratops there, Muldoon? Kittens play. Come here, Ceratops. Yeah, Muldoon, just because it's a herbivore does not mean it's going to be easy play. Let's check out its code. I'm gonna guess the weight of an elephant. What do you guys think? One elephant or two elephants? Maybe an elephant and a badger. We've got a great image of her dancing about in a deserted region, going around here. Quite vibrant red still, probably matching into the mesa biome. If anyone likes the mesa biome, that's where we're at today. What do we got for our fun-filled facts? Weight of 4 cows. I was way off. Diet of plants, and looks almost like she's a little bit larger than she is here compared to what she is with the figures. I mean, so another really fun Dino Trackers original. So going more fierce, radically fierce, we've got the Dryptosaurus, the Dryptosaurus? The Dryptosaurus. I'm going to have to look this one up, it's all new to me. Could be the most scariest of the Dino Trackers today. Fine print abundant, also on the back with levels of aggression. Removing out Drypto. And out of pack. Look at this menacing, spiky-ish, raptor-ish almost. Oh, that tail. The tail is awful. Wow, that's so spiky on there. The dew claws are going backwards, so that represents non-raptor. I had to do a quick Google search on this one. I've never heard of this one. The Dryptosaurus is a genus of Tyrannosauroid that lived approximately 67 million years ago during the later part of the Cretaceous period. New Jersey. Dryptosaurus was a large bipedal ground-dwelling carnivore that grew up to 7.5 meters long and weighed up to 1.5 metric tons. New Jersey, huh? Maybe it can help us out with the Crazy Planets game solution. So it's actually pronounced Dryptosaurus means tearing lizard and is derived from the Greek words drypto, meaning I tear, and saurus, meaning lizard. I thought for a second maybe because of the way its toe was dripping that way, like if I was to hold it like that, the toe was dripping. Okay, let's just check out its code. Where's its code? And if it's like the T-Rex, it's gonna be pretty large, I imagine. I'm gonna bet 2 buses. Let's see what we get though. There, we got the Dryptosaurus, also in the desert terrain biome. Not as much mesa as the previous, although the previous was pretty much desert. Look at that. Oh, the nice little striking blue highlights on her nose, and you get that in the toy too, so that's kind of fun. I wonder how they figured that from the fossil record. What do we got here? Diet of meat, the weight of 2 cows, and about the height here, the figure height, looks to be pretty close. So the Dryptosaurus must not be as large as the T-Rex, and found over here in the eastern part of North America. Did we get to sample out her action feature yet? I don't think I did. Let's check that out too. There's a button right here on her back. Not really an opening mouth feature on it, just kind of a rocking back and forth neck. Does your mouth want to open? I think she likes that. Maybe you have to rock it harder. Yeah, you gotta just rock it really hard and that opens up that jaw. I'd say a bite strength of about 17 out of 18. I changed that to 19 out of 18. Where are you getting these numbers, Muldoon? I have been eaten by a raptor before, you know. So the Dryptosaurus, pretty cool and gnarly and impressive. Ian Malcolm was able to stand there the entire time without being terrified.
Yeah, it's not Malcolm. He replaced himself with an action figure years ago.
Okay, one last Dino Trackers to look at. I probably held this one for the last, as I have no idea how to say this one. The Eocarcharia. Are we close to the Carchar on this one? A quick Google search up on this one says, the Eocarcharia is a genus of Carcharodontosaurid, a theropod dinosaur from the early Cretaceous, a something formation that lived in the Sahara 112 million years ago, in what today is the country of Niger. It was discovered in the year 2000, about the length of 26 feet adult. Eocarcharia meaning dawn shark. Its teeth were shaped like blades and were used for disabling live prey and ripping apart body. Eocarcharia's brow is swollen into a massive band of bone, giving it a menacing glare, leading to the specific name Dinops, or Fearside. Not really how to pronounce this though. The Eocarcharia, the Eocarcharia. Wow, that's a tough one. The app really needs to help us out. Looks like interpreted very feathery though on this toy. Let's get out. Let me help you with your tail, Captain EO. And we've got her constructed. Another well-detailed dino tracker, going with a deep blue up front and then softening in the back with more of a lime green. What color is that? With more of a light blue-gray. Her head scuffed is covered with a little bit of red, kind of a teardropped red going down her eye. Lower jaw in gray. Articulated forearms there. Pretty much the standard stuff for dino. Let's check her growl. So pretty close to the Dryptosaurus in the same effects. What do we have for her code on back? I think it's going to be pretty interesting. And there she is, a very close representation of the toy, almost like the toy is on screen. Look at that eye, it's so bright and vibrant in the red color. She's strikingly scary. And for code information, we've got the diet of meat, 2 cows like the Dryptosaurus, and also very scaled similar to the Drypto today, found again over in Africa this time. Rescue and release mission. You can go to the rescue lab and help care for the dinosaur. Okay, let's test that out real quick. Help the tracked dinosaur recover before returning to its proper habitat. Check on different areas of the dinosaur to learn more. Ooh, I like this. Feed the dinosaur with the right diet. Use the brush to clean the dinosaur. Use the healing spray to help the dinosaur's wounds. And use the tweezers to move things. Okay, this is awesome. Return the dinosaur back to its habitat. Okay, I think we could figure this out. This is new to me. I did not notice this had this. So there she is, a little bit smaller in a very great giant room. And some heat lamps and things, because dinosaurs like heat. And I think we need to work on the jaw. What happens there? Meat. Would you like some meat? Aw, she's happy now. Kind of a low-grade animation on that part. Shoulder spasms. Look at those feathers. Oh, we're gonna take out some of these pieces of ice. Oh, I gotta do it. I gotta do the work, huh? Okay, come on. We got it. And one more. Not bad. Come on. You got it? I'm surprised she didn't maul me while I did that. Okay, we're getting closer. A time of 25 seconds. Now we gotta work on her back hip. And does she need some spray? That's just kind of a dirt. I think that's dirt, so I think we need to brush that out. Oh, perfect. That was too quick. That's too quick, but fun. Okay, anything else wrong with her? One more over here on this shoulder. And we are going deep in. Oh, she's got some nasty cuts. So we're gonna spray this down. This is so basic, but so awesome. I love it. I love how they went with the Dino Care Vet app with this. It's too perfect. And now I gotta find where she's from. Was it desert? I think it was desert, right? No, we saw her in the mountain area, right? Oh dear. We got her right. I got the 2 in the middle of this review were desert terrain, and this one was interesting. You just earned a new digital badge. Because of your help, the Eocarcharia was returned safely to its habitat. Awesome, that's really cool. Okay, so we got this to play around with on the app too now. So that's pretty much the 4 dino trackers I have tracked it down so far for 2023. They've been quite enjoyably fun to learn about because I've never heard about really any of these 4. Well, except the Kronosaurus. I did know the Kronosaurus from gameplay of a Jurassic Park Zoo app. And I may have heard of the Diabloceratops at one point, but kind of forgot. But these 2 are definitely new to me and were fun to learn about and help at the Jurassic World Vet. So with that, 4 very interesting dinosaurs to learn about for the Dino Trackers line. I just assume that this one over there is a bite strength of 21 out of 37. Okay, 37 out of 21. What do you think about Dino Trackers? Kronosaurus, my fave. All of them actually very vibrant and fun chompers. If you like today's video, please give us a squike, a squirrel, a squammet, your favorite Dino Tracker, and we'll discover more hopefully as the 2020 squeak continues on. Thank you much for watching. That's what I have to say about that.